Yeah, yeah. Merry Christmas. So here the thing. As everybody complaining about how hard it is, what the hell going on. I see the government giving out whatever to make sure that people spend all the money. It's funny too bad. It's a whole set of joy and stuff. But I say let me reflect on times that I probably had it worse. Even though things now bad, I had it worse. So there's a story about a time when me and that was like when I was single and you know I had a roommate. And my roommate name was Jason. People who know me gonna know Jason. At least will have a slight remembrance. This is a story about the time when we had a Christmas where me and he had to formulate a plan to get food for the Christmas. Now, long time it had like old people used to feed the family. It was nice. It was a nice time. So you as a youth, all you had to do was reach. That's all you had to do. They didn't want no gift. The the biggest gift long time was your presence. You remember them days? You remember them days when your presence was a gift? Oh, that was good days. That was real good days. I love those days. I love the days when me drawing up. Well, I mean, it was obviously when we was in primary school or whatever. And I used to just draw a heart on a piece of paper and put that glue and stick whatever grass on it and say I love you, Merry Christmas. And they used to buy gifts. It was like a legal trade because I put my heart out and them give me valuable shit. It was nice. So anyhow, I started straight. So this is a story about a time when me and my friend Jason was so broken that we had to come up with the plan. So the plan was, but me I couldn't go by my family because we don't do that the year before. Or me and somebody else do it the year before. So I didn't tell him that. I'd go by his family. No, he had family up in Whiteland. Me, I was working, yes. But my where I was working, did a lock off like in early December. So we pieced it together. The place is Sando. Me and he live in Sando and we wanted to make it to Whiteland. Now to make it to Whiteland for two broke black people in the 90s, early 2000s was hard. Not even 90s, because in 90s I was in school. So this would be between like with that year 2000 to about 2005, 2006. It was real funny. So he had an aunt, and once he aunt see anyone away, it's food and rum. It was a good time. It was a good time. I just wanted rum, and we wanted food. So and we sit down, so we say, what is the point? Yet me and he renting a house that was in Marbella at the time. But what's the point renting this house if you have no food? You can't bring no girl over. You can't do no party. You even have enough money to slam together to buy punching, and punching was cheap. Remember them days? Woo! Punching was like $50 or $40 or some cheapness for a whole family size. It was big. It was nice. It was good old days. Drunk was free. Trinidad was a good time. I sit down and I closed my eyes the other day and I was like, remember the days when parangin was about being broken and your belly still full. You know what parangin was? Parangin. To do a parang long time was basically a bunch of broken people remember songs and we'll go from house to house and sing and hope you get food. That is what it was. I don't care what they make it as. That is what parangin was. And then for like the smaller communities, every family would have some kind of food and some kind of rum. It mightn't be the best kind of food, it mightn't be the best kind of rum. But we as the parang band would have find a way and reach there. Just to get a little bit of everything and move on, a little bit of everything and move on. It was a way to fill your belly and still show your face and bring the season to everybody. It was nice. It was nice. Nice times. That was nice times. So basically me and my brethren wanted to parang he aunt. We in Sando, she in Whiteland. So we sit down there and we do have a plan because this is the problem about being poor. Usually all your friends poor too. Yeah. And we had to, besides passage, we had to make sure you look presentable. So you might have to buy a top, buy a pants, buy something to spend the night, a little towel, whatever. You can't, you know you're broke, but you can't look broke. So we had to really, to spend the Christmas by aunt, both of we had to come up with $250 each, really, in general. To stunt a little bit, spend like I want something on you, reach up there, have 100 in your pocket, just in case you go out by the road and a man say you drink something and you could buy back some for him. Yeah, that's how it does go. So the catch was we do some scraping. So me and my boy do some, we decide we go in and we gonna check everybody we know in South. Because it's too late to get our next hustle. To get hustle that time, how it does go? With grocery hustle, gas station hustle, all hustle in general, they just do most of the hiring around November. Once you reach December, you out of luck. All the thing done book up, yeah, better luck next time. And I wasn't gonna cut no grass because I ain't had time for that. There's certain things I put my foot down. Cement and grass are the two things. Sorry. It's not that I'm better than that. It's just that I don't think I built for that. So, anyhow, back to the story. So, thing is, do something. We go in my everybody thing. How much, man? This is the whole thing about being good looking. You could go and you could blink your eye hard and smile with all the little girls, and everything. And, you come up with, I had like so much stories. So, you'll be like, oh, I need this, so I need that. And they go give. And he was better than me at that. So I we had like two people I could have beg without looking like a beggar. He, for some reason, well, that's just, them days digital now come out. We had free calls. For digital, when digital now come out, that free calls like crazy. So that free calls. By the time you do something, you start to get all them free calls in the night. By the next morning, he had money for me and for he. And with me, we go on, buy up the clothes, thing, white land for them. We reach up now, and we going up white land. Right? They had like a all the uncles and the whatsoever come out. And the uncles and them come out, everybody happy to see them thing. Now mind you, even though I wasn't related to him, that was my brethren. And I think this is a birds of a feather scenario. I wasn't related to him, but we more or less look similar. You understand? We more or less look similar. I had Douglas features, and he had Douglas features, and I'm a little long hair, and he had long hair too, and it was nice. It was nice. So usually, if we line in together, it had a way we used to kind of just fall in. So even though I wasn't related to them, it come like I was related to them. So see me now up Whiteland. And the uncle boy, he said, come by, drink this, drink that, everybody coming. Every single body who we was introduced to, we put a bottle or something from the crevices. I don't know where, and all the time the man swing, somebody two hands swinging. But somebody the loudest car in the world passed near the wall. Bruh. Look at the hour. Anyhow. And then just I started to see punching coming out, wine coming out, babash coming out. I hosted that, beers, little cake. I mean, that next thing. It was one thing I tell all the youths and them. Don't forget to eat. Okay, so you get free rum go lick you up. And I feel that was the plan. And more people like to see youths get drunk and pack up themselves and whatsoever. Alright, so I do some, I drink. I drink. Greedy now because you're broken all the time, so you're drinking. And boy, I drink, and I started to feel upset. Now remember I had to eat, so I tried to eat to save myself. But once you're done, start to feel upset, eating to save yourself, too late for that. So I do so, and this is when I realized there was the point where I just kind of realized, oh shucks, it's not family. Because in the drunken state, at some point, because a small guy, I collapse. Brep. I will collapse. I collapse. I wake up the next morning. under his aunt's house by the dog. Asked my brother, he gone with a girl somewhere. I said, but what the trouble? And I was so offended. I was mad. I said, but what going on here? No, I mean, yes, I can't, it's not family, but dog, I come with you. How you can leave me to sleep under the house with the dog? Man said, boy, you're sleeping and what about? I said, what? I said, what? The man leave me and I under the house. No, I mean the dog wasn't directly on me, but he was right there. You know, I sleep on the concrete, man. And Mr. Man leave me there. I said, much man. I was so vexed. I was so I was so vexed that I get up in a rage, rum smell, rum sick, hungry, and I just started to walk. And it what man. Mr. Man no coming behind me now. We're going. All of a sudden he have a car. I don't know where he gets his car from. We're going. I mean doing nothing. You was covered and it was dry and it was safe. Well talking. I said, so that I never sleep on concrete my whole life. You could have sleep on me because if it was he, I'd make sure he good. You understand anything? Please come on. By the time I catch myself, I walk, and I car gone beep and I stick up man. And I jump in the car. Mind you, this is White Land. I don't know where this car going. The car do something, drop my wait, it's from White Land, drop me more or less on the main road. Charge my money. From the main road, I ask and I'll be like, where all you going? That the next taxi. And with my mother, my brother, you know, he when I jump in the taxi, like he stopped on me down. And when I talking about, he's still my brother. But that wasn't called for. After that, I learned not to get drunk wrong he. Well, actually, I had another incident where I get drunk wrong him, which was real bad, but you know, that was a carnival thing. I'll tell you a carnival story. Funny as it is in that story, I end up on that house as well. But the idea is that them days, no money and you having a time. I enjoy life. Broke. That was the best times of my life. Being broken for Christmas and have family and friends around you because that was all that mattered back then. No. Oh yeah, that's some money. You can't do that broken family and friends craziness because you know people go chase you. But you know, long time when I was younger, Trinidad was nicer and everything was great. I tell people, I say, you don't know what you have till you lose it. And this year was one of them years where I sit down and realize, we really lose it, man. As a country, as a people, we have lost our way. The way of Trinidad is gone. And you know why? Because we ain't carrying it on. My mother and them, as broken as they was, used to try to make do and make happy with Christmas. Nowadays, everybody, if you have no money, don't come by me. Don't come by me, me have nothing. My mother had nothing and she used to say, come, I can't come. I have a little this, a little that, come, all you come. And everybody was happy to come. No, Trinidad, they have songs dedicated to telling people not to come by them for Christmas. Don't come by me. What you say? You have no, yeah, I broken too, don't come by me. That is shit. That is not Trinidad Christmas. Trinidad Christmas is two broken people trying to make a good time. That is what it was. Probably stray a little too much. We will figure it out. Yeah. Anyhow, I was feeling a little out there, so I said I'm gonna make a thing. We will talk later.